hear them. If I can get past the room, I might break guitar pencils, and my pens, and my drawing pad. But I hear them in the background. God, help me. The dogs are out. I may warn them, but I'm here. Almost there. Almost there. I can draw. Thank you. Pigma, you never let me down. Ever. Down.
Now, with the linear style, like I said, what's cool about it, and you'll see with these color pieces, that you can, it's about saving time and about mastering time. Mainly, like I said, it's about, like I said, it's not managing time, you're trying to master time. Actually, I didn't even say you're trying to save time, even though that's part of it, but you're trying to master it. And so I feel like with a linear style, you can hurry up and draw it and ink it, and then you can color it. And with coloring, colorists are probably the stepchildren in the comic book world. They're not respected as much as they should be, but colorists can pretty much break or make a comic book style. Literally, I've seen some really good artwork that look terrible because of a colorist, and I've seen some really bad artwork that just looks, great because of the colorist. And so with a linear style, like I said about mastering time, you hurry up, you draw it, ink it, everything is white, black, and so forth. But then you come in and you just color it, and you can just, like I said, coloring you can do amazing things. Right here, you just see these examples. You see the texture, on the rocks, even though the rocks, are just white. You see the figure, see bold colors and so forth. Even this grass, I put, a little bit of shadows and so forth, but all it was white and black, and so it just, so it works. And if you have a family and a full-time job and so forth, you're thinking about how can I do to master time? What can I do to cut how long it takes me to do something, because we have busy lives, and I feel like just with the linear style you can do that, definitely. And then this right here is I feel like an even better example of coloring, where you can see, like, originally she was just completely linear, black lines, everything that, and I did a very kind of painting coloring job on this, and it just even though this didn't take me that long, probably like it did, you can just see like she was completely linear, and then I just colored her, and you just look at the difference, and you can do that, and you can just instead of taking a long time putting all this detail in the black and white of the ink, you can just go linear, and then if you want something to look even better, just color it. Want to be more detailed, just color it. Now with I know with Photoshop, even with I'm not sure of the other comic book making programs with Photoshop, even if I want to add a shadow, you can now you can just use your lasso tool, and let's say right here, whoops, use the lasso tool and do that. And I don't know, let's say I probably wouldn't want to use complete black. Let's say I want to use black. Let me see. You can do a shadow. I mean, actually, with the eyelid, I probably wouldn't have the shadow there. But the main thing, as you can see, is just that it just be faster with the drawing process. Just to try to do a linear style. Now, like I said, this is just my opinion. You don't have to do that, but I just think that just to master time, master what you can do. Like I said, you can always just get a good colorist, or if you're coloring it yourself, or you're gray toning yourself, you can add the detail that way, and just get done with your project faster. So I don't know. That just that's just I guess that's just the gist of it. Let me see. Like I said, this is chapter 1. Some more examples. Now, some of you who know me, you'll probably have seen that now I'm actually doing a more intricate style. Let me bring that up. I can show the people. Okay, I can show that. Here's an example. Trying to find something a little bit more intricate so you can just see what I'm doing. Wait a minute, computer freezing up. There we go. I just want to bring this interpretation of Leviathan from the Bible. Alright. Now you look at this, you're like, whoa, look at all this, all these lines, look at this, a little bit more, I guess, intricate style, all these lines, right here. Let's look at this. Another example. This is from Allegories of the Way series, the last volume, where I did the intricate style. You can see all these lines, you might be so you see this, you might be saying, wait a minute, hold it. You're saying I should, do a linear style, and here, you're doing this intricate style right here. Now, let me tell you how this style is helping me master time. One, I said when you start off, you should probably do a linear style like this, because this would help me churn out a lot of pages, and actually help me become a better, comic book artist. But you have to remember, which, well, you don't have to remember because I haven't told you yet, that these pages right here, the original pages were done like 10 by 15, so they're pretty big pages. So, it took me a little bit more time, because you're drawing big. Now, when I decided to go back to this intricate style, and if you do remember, I mentioned how I did for years. I did an intricate pen and ink style. Actually, more intricate than this. This is actually nothing compared to what I used to do. So, in some ways, I already had experience drawing this way. So, it doesn't really take me that long to draw like this. I just have experience from years of drawing intricate pen and ink work. But when I decided to do this, these pages actually are small. These pages are actually 8 by 10. Because for me to try to do like a regular comic page 10 by 15 this size, that would take a long time doing intricate pen and ink work. And another thing is, these pages are not colored and they're not toned. Now, when I did this series at first, I would tone these. Like this page, I don't have it shown right now, but this would be toned. So that would be taking some time to the process. I would draw it, scan it, or draw it, ink it, scan it, then I would tone it, so that would take time. But this, since I did an intricate style, I would draw it, do the intricate style, and that's it. I would never color it. I mean, now eventually I can probably go back to color it, but I feel like you don't really need to, because there's a lot of shading into it. I mean, you can, and actually, it would actually take longer probably to color the most pages, but it works without. Here's another page. It works without coloring it, I feel, um, because of all the line qualities and the details and so forth. Um, let me show some later in the series. Alright, here's another intricate pen and ink from the volume 5 Allegories of the Way. And like I said, this is 8 by 10. You can sew, so it's like, me trying to do this 10 by 15, it would just take way too long. So to master time, I decided, well, I'm going to switch to 8 by 10 because it won't take me as long to draw this, especially with, all this lines. And so like I said, it's up to you. But like I said, I feel like that from the beginning, if you're just starting out, I would go more of a linear style, to get the job done. Like I said, you can always go back and color it. Like right here, of course, this is completely linear first, and then went back and colored. Even though this coloring is pretty simple, but it just works, And like I said, it's all about mastering time. So this is going to end part 1, chapter 1. How do I begin? Comic books should be drawn in a fast, simplistic style so you can finish it. A quote from my friend, and like I said, it worked for me for over 10 years, and I was, able to do, hundreds of pages in a timely manner. And so, like I said, we'll go more into detail with how to draw comic books while I have a full-time job and a family. If you hear snoring or something in the background in the room, my wife is actually taking a nap. She allowed me to do this while she's sleeping. So, like I said, you gotta master time, and actually everybody's sleeping. The baby's sleeping, my teenager's sleeping, and thank God the dogs are sleeping because they make a lot of noise, the chihuahuas. So, and we'll cover that more about finding ways that make time to do your artwork and everything. So thanks for joining me for this first part, and have a good evening or a good day or good morning, whatever time zone you're in. Thanks.